Okay, today is March 15th, I think, and here's Libby in a playroom. What? And as you see, she's fine. But we keep things, we control our environment, meaning we don't have toys or balls, guys, to fight over. So Libby is very shy. If you see Brew in here, he's a little more independent. Libby wants to be so attached to Camille, and I mean, and it's not necessarily a healthy way to be. It's like just being codependent, so codependent. So as I approach Libby with the camera, she's shy. She's afraid. Where I can approach whoever this is, he's shy too. Because they don't know what a camera is, right, Bruin? You're a good dog? All right. So anyway, the point of this little thing is that Libby can socialize, and we leave her here long enough, she'll actually enjoy it. It takes a while, like a shy child in a group of new kids. It might take them a few days to come out of their shell. Okay, good. Okay, today's March 16th, left about turn. We're working with Libby. We're trying to get in and out of the rain. We've been doing a lot of work today, but we're trying to film a little while it's not raining. You'll see to some degree fast pace. And again, we talked about it's not a question whether the dog knows how to heel. Left about turn. It's a question, does the dog do it when it's concerned about something? We're gonna try to go to the train station, ask her to heel towards the car. Ask her to sit. And a lot of times, get a good girl. Up, up. Good girl. All right, and then we relax and we go to the train station. Okay, we're at the train station, and we bring the dog to the train station because it offers so many environmental triggers. So the first thing we want to do is open the trunk, but not allow her to act on her instincts. Pack animals require absolute leadership. And this is one of the problems, especially with Libby. Because a dog that thinks independently, a dog can't think independently. It has to think within the confines of the structure of the pack. So when we have what we call free-roaming dogs that run around without direction or structure, have hard times dealing with the unknown. So in this case, a train is going to be an unknown. So we're putting structure back in the dog's life, leadership. And we do this here, we move very fast forward because of all the distractions. So Camille's loving her, there's no tension on the leash, there's no restraint, there's no nothing. And as I was talking to the pet owner today, fear-motivated dogs, shy dogs, are a little more difficult to deal with than confident dogs or overly confident dogs like people. So we just wait, and Camille's relaxed. We're not transmitting anything. So if somebody comes running up to her, the dog looks for the leader first. If the leader's not nervous, the dog shouldn't get nervous. In a minute, she's going to ask the dog to heel, and the dog comes out at her direction. She's got a depth perception issue. So this is all tentative. Another dog would just run out the door, and she's heeling. And there's a lot of stimulation. Going to make a right turn. Gets a little correction. Then she's going to make an about turn. And the dog is following nicely. And we're waiting to see. We have all things happening at the train station. The train station is a microcosm of our society and our world. Our world is different than an animal's world. They know natural things. Trains are unnatural. Flagpoles are unnatural. Left about turn. And people would wonder how this is developing the dog at biting or about turn. Dogs don't want to bite. If they feel the need to bite because there's no leadership, they have to bite. Their only mechanism to defend themselves from an attack, a perceived attack, is their mouth. Slow down, come to a stop. Good. Now there's a PA system. To her, that's like some gods from out of this world. Left foot forward, heel. So we slowly help her. Slowly help her. I'm going to cut for a minute. So even the walk up the stairs has to be controlled. Left. So the dog is not sniffing, it's dealing with Camille. And there's a lot of noise behind her, train. She's gonna make a left. Even the ground surface. This is not her normal backyard. Some dogs won't touch metal grates. We'll walk her over a metal grate. These are environmental changes that she has to get accustomed to. Walk over that metal. That's hotter or colder. She'll see her jump over the bow turn. So just by virtue of being metal, go over that. It's a little tentative on it because the metal is sometimes hotter or colder depending on the weather. Okay, go left. Good. So she's dealing with a lot of this nicely. If the wind was blowing and leaves were blowing by, she might have a problem with that. But you can see her tail came up a little. Her confidence level is clearly better than it was. Careful. Good. Good. That was good. And then go towards where you're going to give her free time. Go down further. I'm going to cut. Okay, so now we gave her free time. And, you know, there's a lot happening here. People running. You can't make this up. You can't get this from central casting. So we use our human environment to train the dog. Now the dog's on free time. She's a little nervous. She's better. We got to fatten her up a little. I got to see how she's doing with her food and stuff, but she's a little light. And that's another problem. They're afraid, the fear of eating and fear of all these things. All right. It's all good, though. We're going to work on this, and it's going to be more of a rehabilitation than a training program. Okay. She's cute. She's just a little shy, a little nervous at first when she meets people. What's that?
I'm a dogaholic.
Oh, God, so are we.
You know, beautiful. I mean, I knew it as soon as I walked up. I says, oh, you know, people just say, hey, no. Because the ears like them. I like them without the ears done the best.
Yeah, they're cute. All right, let's heel and head towards the car.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Thank you.
Much happiness with them.
Thank you. All right, we're heading to the car. I'll meet you over there. So everything is slowed down. It's not that we care that the dog sits, we care that the dog is responding to the leadership. Whether the dog sits or stays is not as relevant